A teenager was arrested today after a shooting that left a man with serious injuries in downtown Duluth. Now, that shooting happened Saturday night. Tonight, Duluth police say they arrested a 17-year-old boy near Gordon, Wisconsin, that's south of Superior. Authorities did not share his name, but did say he's expected to be charged with attempted second-degree murder and other felonies. Duluth police have said the two people involved were in an argument before the shooting happened Saturday. Police have still not identified the victim or shared an update on his condition.